the point. Martin the pass to Iverson. Over Jackson. Offensive rebound. Campbell. And he banks in the layup.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here is Landry. Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by Canby. Iverson against Jackson. The drive by Iverson. Can't hit that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Smith outside, a three ball. Second shot opportunity. Canby, no luck.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Battier. McGrady's got his second bucket.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Landry. Puts it up off the inbound. And another miss by Denver.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jackson against Iverson. Pass to Smith. There's the three. Smith missing again. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. They trail by 6. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here's Anthony, and the layup's good off the glass.
Melo sees the space, Melo gets to the space, and Melo scores.
Pass to Landry from 11 feet away. No good on the shot, and the Nuggets going the other way. Iverson outside. Anthony taking his time here. The pass to Campbell. There's the dish to Iverson. Sinks that one from the post.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good, Anthony.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Here's Smith. Back to Iverson. Six on the shot clock. Smith wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one misses. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Denver's head coach. One point he made to his players was, They're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now here is Martin. No points in the game yet for him. And it's J.R. Smith with the three.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Feeds to Yao. Camby with the steal. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to Battier. Yao, the pass to Lent. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Camby. Hunter comes in for Kenyon Martin. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Anthony. Head kicks to Battier. Here's Francis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Iverson. Top of the key. Here's Nene. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Passed ahead. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The Nuggets trail by 4. They get it again. Nene. And Nene with the stuff.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
For Houston, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he makes both free throws. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Now here's Anthony. He's got 6. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Anthony out there with Hunter. Then there's Eduardo Nahara. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Nene. And at the 5, down low.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Iverson kicks to Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Well, Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
And the first one drops. That one misses.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
The Nuggets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Rockets leading by 3. Test ahead. And some nice passing there by Houston. Novak with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Iverson outside. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Anthony with the bucket.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
And here's Houston. Passes it to Francis. Over Nene. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer. Or even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And here's Anthony for 3. Again, the miss by Anthony. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Francis. Rebounded by Nahara.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So for the Rockets, now comes in for Shane Battier. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Luther Head. Here's Francis. Iverson covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Francis passes to Mutombo. Here's McGrady. The Rockets again can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 3. Iverson outside. Inside. And stolen by Yao. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Nene. Martin comes in for Hunter. And Smith subbed in for Anthony. From 13, and Denver again with the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
McGrady outside. Here's Yao. Second chance effort. Martin with the block. Here's Iverson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter. I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Camby down low. He's up against Mutombo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And it's tied up with that one. Now the Rockets with it. And Camby over to help. To the paint. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Man, you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him, and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Now here is Smith. Nahara kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Smith outside. From deep. Camby, a tip in on the offensive rebound. Camby's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, Kevin, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Denver has possession. The Rockets making the shot. And Iverson gets it to go.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Here's McGrady. Now trying to get open. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Nahara. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So for the Rockets, Carl Landry's checked in for Mutombo, and it's Jackson in for Steve Novak. Now the feed to Iverson. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Now here is McGrady. 16 points for him.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Jackson against Iverson. Unloads. Now Meng pulls it in. Yao's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McGrady. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Outside, Martin. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here's Smith. He kicks to Nahara. Iverson outside. But they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Rockets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Jackson hits both of them. And the first half is now in the books. Rockets on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Rockets. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the ref to make a call, put them in a position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no...
And that should...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Shane Battier. Now is out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game, and he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And so it's Jackson who brings it up.
You saw that.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Iverson gets the bucket.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Yao, kicks it to Landry. Battier, that's for 2. And it's Denver with the rebound. Camby's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by McGrady. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop.
Oh, wow. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ball's knocked loose. Smith dishes to Iverson. Rockets on defense. There's the pass to Smith. The tray. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And there's the call on Yao. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Iverson. 10 points for him. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter. Here's McGrady. Up and in on the layup. McGrady's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Anthony. Tips it. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Jackson. Out to the wing. McGrady against Camby. Landry passes to McGrady. And Camby over to help. Battier for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Denver calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Rockets making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Campbell. Now Martin, covered by Mutombo. Just 5 on the clock. Martin finds Smith. From deep 3-point range. And another miss by Denver.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Mutombo passes to Jackson. And that one is hammered home.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
The Nuggets trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Here's Camby to end the run. No good on that one. Mutombo is a nice D. And here are the Rockets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Kev. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Camby. Hunter comes in for Kenyon Martin. And Eduardo Nájera subbed in for Allen Iverson.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. You try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Jackson kicks to Landry. It's taken away by Smith. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Looking to get it going. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Nuggets have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Pretty evident the kind of player that J.R. Smith is. Really a Wild West gunner. And a guy who can win you games and sometimes put your team in a little bit of a bind if he gets streaky shooting the basketball.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smith the pass to Nájera. Nene outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Nájera. From deep. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Rockets have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Good on both. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. A 12-point game. He feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Smith. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Smith's got 6.
This is why JR is involved in that pick and roll. It's a very good decision.
And Pattier throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Passes it to Hunter. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Anthony. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's 17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
They get it back. Second chance shot. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Nene. He's got 6.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Francis. He's got 8. That's tipped. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Nuggets trail by 8. They've got Eduardo Nájera. Hunter is out there with Nene. Then it's Anthony, and it's Smith in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Head passes to Francis. Yao inside, covered by Smith. No good from Yao. Smith feeling it out a bit, out to Anthony. Fires the 3. Denver with a new 14.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Here's Francis for 3. Goes back up. And it's Yao getting it to go down.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's Smith. Oh, and that one one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
The shot off that time.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The three from Anthony. Here's Nene. Another shot. He lays it in.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Houston moving the ball around. Here's Yao. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
For the Nuggets, Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Nene. Martin comes in for Hunter. And Iverson's subbed in for Eduardo Nahara. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Rockets. Jackson comes in for Luther Head. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Houston leading by 7. McGrady passes to Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's McGrady. That one drops for him. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Iverson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
Battier for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 19 points. Fires for 3. Here's Mutombo. He's off on that one. Nice D from Camby. Lobs it up for Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
Here's Yao. And the shot is long.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And the Rockets making a change here. Landry's checked in. Anthony against Battier. Anthony dishes to Camby.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Smith kicks to Camby. Iverson passes to Carmelo. To the left side wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Carl Landry.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. McGrady with the ball. Now Smith defending, and finished off by Yao.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's Anthony for 3. Here's Martin, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Jackson drives in. It's back to Battier. McGrady kicks to Battier. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. A shot. No good. And Denver the other way now. The three from Iverson. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And there's the pass to McGrady. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Had a foul to give there, but he'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Nene, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you could be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Iverson, no luck. And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And it's the Nuggets with the ball.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith with room to shoot. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
J.R. Smith has some big-time guts, and that's a big-time shot.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. 17 seconds left in the game. Anthony against Battier. They get a hand on it. From deep 3-point range and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.